What's up, YouTube community, the G.I. Joe community? Basically, I am back. It's your boy Cornelius Smith, G.I. Joe, and today we're going to talk about, you got it, play sets. Now, this is an old Terradrome. Um, I had one when I was younger, and we blew it up on the 4th of July, like every good American kid does. So I got one. It's vintage, but it's busted up. I wanted it because childhood nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? I just had to have it. Basically, I use it for picture taking. But this old thing, I still could break it down and put some parts on eBay and sell it. But it's up to it. But as you can see, it's really busted up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move the camera around a little bit so you can see. It's really busted up. Look at it. Oh, y'all have fun with this thing. As you can see, that's really a lot of stuff is falling apart on this Joker. It's old, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty big though. Fire back came up out of here. I got a lot of the little seats and stuff are gone. Like I said, we have fun with this thing. Let's see, can this go up though? Let's see. Oh, almost barely. But it's cool. So set this camera back down so you guys can see what I used to jam back in the days as a kid. And like I say, this really goes out to every hardcore G.I. Joe fan. And to the people who made it, Hasbro. Now Hasbro, you gotta really wise up. Are you guys gonna make a Terradrome? We don't know. You guys gonna make another COBRA base for the 16-inch G.I. Joe classifieds? We don't know. You guys gonna make any nice, decent vehicles? At least give us some nice vehicles. Hell, the adult collectors, we do dioramas. So really there's no need for a Terradrome, even though we would love to have it from Hasbro. Should it cost you an arm and a leg from HasLab? No. But that's another story. But instead, we're going to really talk about this G.I. Joe thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to talk about. Vehicles, repaints of figures, newer characters coming in the line. What's up with Hasbro? What they're going to do with the G.I. Joe line? No one knows. No one knows. So it's a lot to come from that toy line. There's a lot that's going to be leaving the toy line because we're not going to see Hasbro make it before that particular toy line dies. It's going to die off, guys. Trust me. Nothing stays forever. You can bring it back. But this is the third time G.I. Joe has been back. I mean, hell, it was back in the 60s with the 12-inch dials. I call them dials. Those not figures. If you 12-inch, you a fucking dial to me. Hands down. I don't collect dials. Then G.I. Joe came back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? Which is, you see some of it right here. And now G.I. Joe is back in the 6-inch form, which is now. So to all the G.I. Joe fans, kudos to you, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with it. I think that G.I. Joe is very significant. It should be here and it should stay. But, generations change things, you know what I'm saying? The new generation, they're not going to be into this stuff. Let's just be real. They're not. So what I did on the side, since we're dealing with the 6-inch figures, what I did is that I made my own little barricade for COBRA, Lord knows, I mean, we ain't really got no G.I. Joe vehicles. We ain't got no COBRA vehicles either. But that's another story. But I wanted to make something for COBRA, and that's what I did. So took a few little parts off of this, like this part right here. Made it like some barricades and stuff, I just basically just threw this motherfucker up, So that's just my old Terradrome. I'm going to remove this and put the new little joint. And then I also have a new COBRA base that I am making myself. I'm going to also reveal that to you guys also. So now let's get this Terradrone out the way, and let's look at the new little base that I built. I showed it to some of you guys already. So if you've been watching my videos, you already know what I'm about to put up here next. Those that haven't, you're gonna be surprised. So let's get this out the way. Oh, here we go. It's Big Joker. And here's my new little piece, y'all. Some of you guys may like it, some of you may not. I think it's pretty cool, because I made it. Yep, I made it. And it's basically come from the Dr. Doom setup, you know. Here's my new little piece, you know. Just put it back there, you know what I'm saying? Straighten up my table a little bit. There you go. This is my new piece. You know, let's bring it back so you can see the whole thing. I built some stuff like that around it, you know. My little turret guns, you know. Things like that that can move around. And that's my new little piece for G.I. Joe, COBRA. Let's move my camera up a little bit. There we go. You can see it a little bit more better. There. Sorry for the backgrounds being white, but hey, that's what I'm working with right now. This right here is my new little piece for COBRA. Now, the reason why I built this little piece because my action figures was homeless. They had nothing to stand around. They just there, you know. That's why I'm asking Hasbro, you know, step your game up. I know you got a lot of toy lines. I mean, you already added the starting lineup, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, but no one's buying those figures. You know, not even for pictures. That's sad. So I don't know why you guys jumped in that. You could have took that money and invested in your toy lines like the Star Wars, the Transformers, definitely the G.I. Joe line. Come on. You could have really did some nice things. But you want to go with that, thinking that sports guys are going to be buying these figures. You should have just bought out the figures that the people want in the sports. You know, I mean, okay, LeBron doesn't look good. He has tattoos. That action figure has no tattoos. Be honest with you guys, I don't even know anybody that even bought one of those. But enough said. Back on what we're talking about. I built this little fucker right here. I found it at a place called Time Warp Toys off Tesson Ferry Road. And I found it and I painted it up, you know, and made it something look nicer to me. This thing was actually all green. It was ugly. So I said, hey, I think I can do a little something with it. I mean, I'm not the best diorama guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't have too much experience, but I can make something happen with the elements outside. To me, a diorama is outside. Real water, real rocks, stuff real. You can take some nice pictures. That's it. You know, unless you want something that you want to just pose them up in your room and have like a classic little shelf or see somebody battle or whatever it is. To me, that's more of a diorama, the elements outside. But with this being said, you know, you guys saw this on numerous videos and Instagram photos, I'm sure. I don't know if I got this on Instagram photos. I don't know. So many pictures. But the new base that I'm working on is beautiful. I'm going to remove this and show you guys the new joint. Now, the new joint is in a box, so bear with me. I have to take it out the box and put some things together. Just hoping that it fits on this table. But let me take this right here away, guys, and let me put the new joint on. Just bear with me for a minute, okay? Let's remove this out the equation. Let's put the new joint up here. Now, the new joint, it's not bad. Some of you guys have seen this already, maybe on YouTube. But this is my new COBRA base. I'm going to take some of the stuff out so you guys can see it. And it's not bad. I mean, I'm still working on it, you know. But all in all, it's not bad because I'm still working on it. That's the good thing about it. I'm still putting some pieces together. You know, got a few other pieces that go on top. You know, it's not bad. Right now I'm just working on the space and what I need to really put with it. And more things to come, you know. Still got more stuff to add to it as well. So when I show you guys this, some of you guys are gonna bite the style. Some of you guys are gonna say, hey man, where did you get that? I like that. And I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. So here's the part that that I'm working on. It's right here. Bada bing. You can see it. This is the new COBRA base. This brings this camera back some. Like I said, all of it's not gonna fit because I need a bigger table. But I gotta show this off to you guys. Got to. Because I know you guys are strictly Joe fans like me. So let's see, can this goes like right up in here? I'm not gonna put it all together because I'm not really ready to put it all together yet. But as you can see, this thing is gonna be beautiful once I actually do put it all together. You know, it's gonna be really nice. You know, yep. This is my new COBRA base, guys. I got a lot more to add to it. Those go in there, slide on onto the side. You know, look at this. It's pretty big, isn't it? It's not a tear drum, but I can add more parts to it. I can add a lot of more parts to this to make it really pop. And I'm gonna do it, you know. Set out all my big guns and stuff that belongs with it, you know. Got a lot of stuff that goes with it. Turret guns, you know. Here's the main seat for the top of it, you did. Put this out there so you guys can see it. Bam, I'm just putting things together so you guys can give yourself a good imagination on where this is going. And this is how I'm building up my my G.I. Joe stuff, you know. I mean, I got turrets that go all over this thing. Missiles and crap, you know. These go at the top there, on the top tiers, as you can see. Let's turn this camera around a little bit. These go at the top tiers, you know. Bam, yeah. And it's like I say, you know, this is my new COBRA base, you know. You guys tell me what you think. Drop a comment, let me know what's going on with you. It has a door, you know what I'm saying? Just haven't put all this stuff together, you know? So when I get the room, when I get things really popping, I can really show y'all the might of COBRA. Oh yeah, I got missiles, got a few turret guns that go on the top here, you know? These will be at the top. Bam, you know what I'm saying? Just place it down. I don't want to snap it in there, but you know what I'm saying? These are at the top, all on the side there. On the side, you know, it's got a few of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This baby's loaded. It's loaded with guns, you know, loaded. I got a few missiles that come with it, you know what I'm saying? It's ready. So this is the new COBRA base, guys, for me, because Hasbro has been BSing. You know, let's move this camera back so you guys can see it a little bit. You know, I want you guys to get it. This is what I mean by the full effect of COBRA. And so you guys to see how well a figure will stand up against this. This is how tall the 6-inch figures are. Hold on for a minute. Bear with me. I'm back, guys. Now, you guys want to know how tall a 6-inch figure is to this? Now, I'm going to place this on some bricks and stuff, you know. But this is how tall a 6-inch figure is to it. Which is not bad. It's not bad because when you place this on like a high rise, you know what I'm saying? They're going to look nice. And with that his tank, I'm definitely placing this on a high rise because that his tank is going to be maybe about, I'm thinking about that big at the most part, you know. But this is my COBRA base, you know what I'm saying? This is the new COBRA base that I've been working on. I don't know if I'm going to make it a Python base or I may just leave it like this. I don't know. Time will tell. But that's a lot of detailing, you know. And like I say, the Terra drum is out. We don't know if Hasbro's going to make one. So all you classified collectors, you know, you can keep waiting on Hasbro now. You can keep waiting on them. But we don't know what the hell Hasbro's going to do. Because, you know, the way that the economy is going and the way that Hasbro's been lying to us about the plastic, the price of plastic, and McFarlane is making them look like a damn fool. Ain't no price of plastic going on. Don't y'all believe that shit. Okay? Hasbro is fucking lying. They trying to get more money out of our asses because we are adult collectors. That's all the fuck they're trying to do. So, in the meantime, in between time, you guys go out here and you build your own shit. Build your own thing. You give yourself your own G.I. Joe experience. That's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not finna wait on Hasbro because you keep waiting on Hasbro, man, they have your pockets empty as fuck. They'll bust your pockets down. You steady waiting, steady waiting. HasLab that, HasLab this. That's bullshit. So Hasbro, if you're listening, if you are fucking listening, you better make this shit and make it at a good price because my man McFarlane is making you guys over there look like some bitches. Yes, I said it's some bitches. Got all this high price stuff trying to bust down the pockets of collectors. And some collectors got it like that. You know, some guys are retired. Some guys are retired from the military, had good pensions, had on jobs, and they got money coming in. That's cool. I ain't knocking that. I'm not mad at that. But to the little guy who is a G.I. Joe fan just as much as the big guy, come on, man. Show some love. You know, but me, I'm not going to wait on their ass. I'm going to build my own fucking fortress. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm doing, as you can see. You know, now, I'll give you guys an inside view of this thing. It's pretty nice, you know. Like I say, you can also build around it. Now, I can buy another one and attach it and attach it and attach it, and it'd be my own personal custom Terradrome, you know. And I'm thinking about really making this thing bigger than what it is. Just buy another piece, add it on the side, another piece, add it on the side, 2 more pieces in the back. Man, that thing big as hell. That's the biggest round circle you're gonna see. So, let me give you guys a tour duty from the back of it, and we're gonna talk about a little bit more about G.I. Joe and close this out. So let's move all this stuff on up. You know, let's move the burners out the way. Let's move our guns on out the way, and let's turn this baby around. I gotta show you guys the back. Now, the back of it, it's not really bad. Oh, get these doors down. The back of it's not bad at all. So, things are falling apart, guys. That's cool, because it's not even put together for real. It's cool. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, here's the back of it. Like I said, I haven't put everything on it together all the way. So this is the back of it. Now, imagine this bad boy sitting up on top of stuff. You got a air cherry pod for Serpentor, you know. You got these guys moving all around. Now, all this is gonna sit up a little bit more higher, you know, when I'm really done building. But you can see these classified figures, they fit pretty nice with this whole setup. They really do, you know. So you guys want more about this? Want to know what more about this and where I got this from? This is called the Star Attack Battle Station. You can probably find it on Amazon or eBay. I found this right here in the wild. I don't know if Amazon's really still selling this thing or not. I don't know. But since I found it in the wild, you know, I put like some COBRA stickers on there, you know, COBRA stuff. You know, and like I say, I'm thinking about building all around it. Bring all this around, you know what I'm saying? And this is the newest project that I'm working on, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll jump back onto some vehicles and stuff. But for right now, guys, this is what I got. This is my new COBRA base, you know, and it's going to be hot. You know, I'm going to have troops all around this thing. When I'm done building this, it's going to be beautiful. So you guys like what you see, man, drop a comment. Talk to me, you know. Stop all the bullshit, man. Give me some comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this channel grow, man. Because if my channel grows, you guys are going to grow, because I'm not going to keep a damn thing away from you. I'm going to tell you everything what Hasbro's doing, what's in the stores and what's not in the stores, and what needs to be in the stores, and the future of G.I. Joe, you know? So, drop a comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so every time when I upload a video, you guys will know. You won't be in the dark about anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring you guys the street news, you know, like my man Viper Island and many others. They bring you the actual company news of what's going on. I'm bringing you guys the street news, because the streets is where the money is really at. So for now, this is Cornelius Smith, G.I. Joe. I'm about to sign out because I got to get ready and go to work, baby, and make some more bread. And this is what it is, y'all. So to me, I'm not going to say Yo Joe on this one. I'm going to say Cobra in these nuts. Peace. I'm out.